Welcome aboard, Ensign.
Thank you, Captain. Ensign Alison Thielen reporting for duty, sir.
Relax, kiddo. Your shift hasn't even started yet.
I guess I am a little early. Should I wait and come back?
No, you might as well take it all in while you're here. There's no telling what's going to happen once you're on duty.
That's true.
She was a damn fine pilot, your mom, and a hell of a captain. She'd be proud of you, Allison, following in her footsteps like you are.
Thank you, sir. I have a long way to go before I compare myself to her.
That may be true, but the course is easier to chart if you know where you're headed.
Captain?
Have a seat. I know it's irregular, but this is my ship, and I want you to get a view from this perspective.
Feels bigger than I thought. I'm not even in command, but just sitting here, it feels heavy.
It's true. It can be heavy. Command is both an honor and a burden. But if you trust yourself and you trust your crew, it's not a burden that you have to carry alone. That's something that your mother taught me, and that's something I hope you learn here. You're ready for your first shift. Take the helm, Ensign.
Yes, sir.
Captain, new orders from Commodore Austin. We're to rendezvous with the Chamberlain on a support mission for the USS Excalibur. Sending coordinates now.
Set a course for the Gamma Hydra system, bearing 2287, Mark 4.
Aye, Captain.
You got anything?
No, I'm not reading an entrance anywhere. The entire structure is not only subterranean, the entire thing is made of solid neutronium.
Underground tunnels?
No, just solid metal below the ground.
Who builds a building without any doors?
I don't know. What?
What's your status, Commander? We're reading phaser fire down there.
Sorry, Captain, can't really chat right now. We're a little busy, what with the very important mission to save the galaxy and fighting a great and terrible enemy, all that.
We've managed to elude the ship that was chasing us. We're almost back in transporter range. I'm pulling you out.
No, Captain, this is too important.
Sir, I'm not for sure we can hold this position.
I'm pulling you out. That's an order. Bridge to transporter room. Prepare to beam up the landing party.
Captain, I'm picking up 3 Klingon battlecruisers dead ahead on an intercept course.
Where'd they come from?
I'm not sure. Sensors are fluctuating due to energy fields emanating from the surface. It looks like they've been concealing their ships over the planet's south pole.
We raise the shields. We won't be able to beam up the landing party.
The artifact activated on its own. It must be proximity to whatever's down there.
Damn it. My phaser just stopped working. We're sitting ducks.
My tricorder's cutting out too. I'm not getting accurate readings, but the power output of the structure seems to be increasing rapidly. It must be dampening our gear.
Do you hear that? They're not firing back either.
It must have taken out their disruptors too.
Well, Klingons prefer fighting with swords. We need a solution fast.
The emergency batons are composed of titanium. They won't be able to cut through those.
thought, but it's risky.
What do you got, Bruce?
We could try near warp transport. Go to warp for 1 second, get past the Klingons, and then kill the engines just long enough to energize the transporter, and go right back to warp.
The timing would be critical, but we could do it, sir. Outthink 'em, just like last time.
Let's do it. Stand by warp engines. Transporter room, beam up the landing party the instant we drop out of warp.
Aye, sir.
Helm ready, sir?
Sensors ready.
Ready.
Sir, I'm picking up a blip on the motion sensors astern. Direct hit.
We've taken damage to the starboard nacelle, preventing drive plasma.
Hard to port, all auxiliary power to shields.
Battle cruisers are opening fire.
The starboard nacelle has been destroyed, sir.
Starboard nacelle this time.
Forward shields, 40% and falling.
Full impulse, evasive maneuvers.
I'm picking up more ships.
Target their weapons array. We need to take some heat off the Excalibur.
Computer identifies the lead ship as the USS Chamberlain Foley class.
Ensign Thielen, attack pattern Alpha. Full impulse power.
Aye, sir. Sir, the target's been disabled.
180-degree turn, hard about. Let's take some pressure off our boys.
This is why I became a pilot.
Ship to ship.
Captain, I just fixed that ship.
Yes, sir.
You've managed to have it out less than a week, and you've already wrecked it again.
Well, technically the Klingons wrecked it. How'd you know we needed assistance?
Well, when you deviated from your flight plan and we lost contact with your transponder, we figured that you probably needed backup. Are you able to continue with your mission, Captain?
Life support systems damaged. Repairs underway.
Well, we lost the starboard nacelle, but she still has a lot of fight left in her.
Well, then by all means, proceed. We'll give you cover fire.
All forward weapons fire at will.
The D7 has routed reserve power to their shields.
Those other ships aren't going to stay disoriented for long. Concentrate our fire on the D7.
Did you find anything?
I was on to something before the Klingons attacked.
We took out the first wave, but there's more incoming.
And be prepared. Our phasers haven't been working. You may need to use batons.
You guys keep working. We'll give you cover.
And you still have no idea how to get in?
I think the device is locking onto something inside the structure. Huh.
What if that's the way in?
And what if there's no way out?
Then I guess saving the galaxy is its own reward.
I guess you're right. My tricorder's working again.
Maybe this room is shielded from whatever was causing the interference.
Seems that way. Well, the good news is we can safely breathe in here.
Okay. What's the bad?
The bad news is that this room is not just shielded, it is completely sealed off. And the artifact is powered down again. So that's a fun new problem to solve.
Well, I guess we're lucky this is your sort of thing, huh?
True.
That is definitely not in Spanish.
No. It looks almost like Ikabar, but not quite right. I think this is a list of star system coordinates. And it's updating based on stellar drift.
So, it's a map of the galaxy?
Mm-hmm.
For what purpose?
I don't know. But let's find out. What is this?
Hologram?
I don't think that's a hologram.
Why? What are you reading?
I'm reading that landscape. The mountains, the water, the content of the air. It's like it's just on the other side of a doorway.
But not a doorway. At least not in the physical sense.
It's incredible. I can feel the wind, the chill in the air. It's real.
Not a transporter, not a wormhole. So,
Space folding. Something we've only begun to theorize and dream about. But it's real. Whoever these people were, they could travel across the stars in a single step. Can you imagine what we could do with this? We could explore distant worlds and far corners of the galaxy, even other galaxies. We could scan dangerous stellar phenomena without putting anyone's life at risk. We could send aid and supplies to worlds in need.
imagine the evil that could be done with this. Absolute conquest of entire worlds and civilizations.
Or it could be used for glorious revolution. For too long, our empire has been ruled by politicians, greedy Kavadla who care only about their own power and glory. With this, we will finally restore our empire to the people, to the honorable.
How did you get in here without the device?
That's for me to know and you to never find out. I must thank you, though. You have done us a great service. That component was the only piece of the puzzle not present here. When you activated it on your ship, it powered up the gateway here, which locked onto it. With this power, we will restore our empire.
So you get rid of the evil, power-hungry politicians, and then what? Take power yourself, I assume?
I will restore honor to the empire. Federation coward like you could never understand.
I understand that once you overthrow the Klingon High Council, you won't stop there. You'll use this device to conquer the Federation and whoever else you choose.
Spoken like a self-righteous human. You would be no different. At least we admit who we are. You would use this device to conquer the galaxy with words, with ideas, turning every race into a copy of yourselves. Just like you've done with your entire human federation. We preserve species under our protection.
Diversity is the Federation's greatest strength.
Strength? What would you know about strength? I'm surprised your species race.
It's stuck on stun!
Pues haz algo!
Lance, the portal!
You will not stop me, pitiful human animal.
Now!
That was close.
Too close. Now, how do we get out of here?
And what do we do with this tech?
How did this happen again?
That Klingon has a mean left hook.
Right. I see. You may return to duty, Captain. Please alert me if there are any persistent symptoms.
And the rest of the crew?
0 fatalities. Several minor injuries, although most have returned to duty. I do have Ensigns Clark and McHale on rest for 48 hours.
That would do us all some good. Thank you, Doctor. Commander Beck.
Roger. Mean left hook, huh?
Well, I couldn't tell her what really happened.
I said duck.
I thought you said look.
Well, you blew up my favorite tricorder, so let's just call it even.
I thought we decided to destroy all the evidence.
I could have just wiped the memory core. Are you sure you're okay with this?
I don't want to lie to the crew. But we can't risk word getting out about what we found. Too much harm can come from that technology in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
What about you? I mean, this is the kind of discovery you've been dreaming of for years. Are you sure you can give that up?
I can't help but think of the possibilities. All the other discoveries it could lead to, all the good we could do with tech like that in the Federation's hands. But I know you're right. Anything with that much potential could be used to do terrible things too. I'm not sure anyone's ready for that kind of power. Not even us.
Not even the people who made it. Whoever they are. They seem to be gone now, though.
Well, maybe someday. Somebody else will find out what happened to them. I hope we're ready then.
Commander Menard.
How may I help you, sir?
What's the status on those upgrades?
Well, we had a power surge in the duotronic matrix that set us back quite a bit on the Valiant. But we're back on schedule and the crew is ready to do test runs on these new systems.
That's good to hear. I want the Valiant back up on the front as soon as possible.
Captain Bishop is eager to take her out too, sir. Ramirez left her in good hands.
No doubt. Speaking of Captain Ramirez, are you aware of the current situation on the Excalibur?
Yeah. Lance was kind enough to give me the news about Commander Archer personally. Who knew how close we became before her transfer off the Valiant?
Of course. So, you're then naturally aware that there's a need on the Excalibur for a new chief engineer.
Don't they have an entire staff of engineers ready to move on?
While that's true, I've looked over the roster for the current crew and I don't think that any of them are ready for that kind of responsibility. Plus, you helped develop these systems, and I feel like your expertise and your experience will be an asset to this crew.
I thought my expertise was why I was stationed here to oversee these refits. And I was expecting my own promotion after this assignment.
Well, like everything involving the Excalibur, these are unforeseen circumstances. If it helps, you can consider this a temporary reassignment.
Emily is not going to like this, you know.
Hell, Eric, you think I get a thrill out of issuing orders I know you won't like? Yeah, it'll be hard on her, but she'll adapt. That's the choice she made when she married someone in Starfleet.
Well worth the price. When do the orders take effect?
Basically, as soon as the ship arrives in dry dock, we'll be, dragging her in any time now.
Dragging her in?
Yeah, well, we were in the process of trying to refit the entire 12th Fleet, but now we get to fix that damn ship again. At least it's the starboard nacelle this time. Well, if I were you, I'd call your wife and give her the good news right away, because as soon as the Excalibur arrives in dry dock, I'm gonna need you on board to oversee that refit. Austin out.
Hey, hon.
If you want to speak to Eobard, he's outside with the dog.
Actually, we need to talk.